Good evening. Welcome to the Professor Mahima Show. Hope you are doing well wherever you are watching me from. So, today I want to address the issue of the American presidential election. Today I'm going to be talking about the issue of Kamala Harris. So, Kamala Harris, Kamala Harris will replace Joe Biden. Big question mark. Hmm? That's what's going on in the Democratic Party in America. As you know, Biden is in his early 80s. Kamala Harris is 60, the vice president. So there's pressure on Joe Biden, the current president of the United States of America, to step down. So now, the pressure first of all started from the Congress people, and then it went to the senators. As you know, in America, the parties are very interesting. First of all, you have the party, and then you have the elected members, the senators, the people, the members of Congress. Then you have the donors, you have the activists. You understand? So there's a hierarchy. So when you win the nomination for any party, let's say the Democrat Party or the Republican, you become like the lead of that party, as long as you are now the nominee. Remember when Trump beat Hillary Clinton, she was there for a while until now. After a while, she was replaced by Joe Biden. When Joe Biden won the nomination for the Democratic Party and won the election in 2020. So he's the de facto lead of the Democratic Party. And on the other side, Trump has been the lead of the Republican Party from 2016 when he won the nomination and won the presidency. So on the Republican side, that one is set. It's Donald J. Trump and his running mate, J.D. Vance. Yes. Now, the Democratic side was going very well until a few months ago. Things happened, first of all, to the Joe Biden ill health, poor performance, the debate, and then there was the attempted assassination of Donald J. Trump that made him more popular. Even the people who didn't want to, who were fence-sitting, didn't like Trump, but because he survived that assassination attempt and came up with his fist in the air saying, fight, fight, it just rekindled something in the Americans. Most of people are above 30. You know, people are aged above 30 in America, the so-called millenniums. They remember a time when America faced big challenges like the 9/11 attacks in the year 2001, which is like 23 years ago. So these people above 30 were old enough to realize. So that thing really caught their hearts, really attracted them. It sparked something in them. You understand? Nostalgia. When America was like the leading light in the world in terms of freedom, democracy, isn't it? So Trump is on this race is for Trump to lose. If he keeps his discipline, keeps on policy, keeps on message, nothing stops Donald Trump. And people will be ready to tolerate him for 4 years. Before now, they look for other alternatives that can take to the bank. Now, let's go back to Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. So, Joe Biden, the owners of the party, who are the senators and it's called the congressmen. I don't know if they use that word. The congressmen want him to step down. These are the owners. Plus the donors, the people put pumping money in the Democratic Party for election, for campaigns, for running of the party, for advocating for policy. These policies that these parties have, it's just not the government or the legislature in America that does it. You even have donors, the billionaires, they push a certain agenda. Like they want green climate, I don't know, greenhouse. That's the Democrat. Republican is fuel. It's called they want fuel. They want people to use petrol more, something like that. But the Democrats is green energy, while the Republicans are more on fuel, fossil fuel. In fact, let's say green energy, Democrats, fossil fuel, Republican. You see? Now, this is the big issue. Can Kamala Harris replace Joe Biden, my take is that she will not be able to replace Joe Biden. Joe Biden has a core supporters who now they see Trump the other side, they want to win. And who has won is Joe Biden. Understand? It's like me when I was growing up, I always supported Mike Tyson. So this time Mike Tyson was going to fight, is it Holyfield? They had the first match, Mike Tyson had lost to Holyfield. And then they went for a rematch. And you know what happened? Somebody's ear was bitten off, something like that. You understand? So that's the way it is. Everyone has someone they are backing. So the Democrat base, the base is the people who support the party. They're the party loyalists, people who have been Democrats, they've been loyalists. Same with the Republicans, they also have the base, the loyalists. Then there are the people in the middle who are independent. This election, they vote Democrat, next election, Republican, so they always move like that. The independents. They don't change. Okay, they change. They're what? Dynamic. The independent voters are dynamic. They're in the middle. They're the ones who sway the election, each side. So 2016, there was Trump. 2020, the one was Joe Biden. So the way I look at it, Joe Biden will be the nominee for the Democratic Party. You take that to the bank. He won't step down because he knows this. The moment he steps down, the Democratic Party will be chaos. Everyone will be going for each other's ties, dresses, everything. In fact, it will make what was happening in the Republican Party look like child's play. This one will be total war because it will be about power. There's no way Kamala Harris will be allowed to stand. There are people who have just been hiding their swords, whereby once Joe Biden says that they remove their swords to fight for that seat. They have just been keeping low. They have just been waiting. In fact, they knew that Joe Biden is just going to win this election 2024 very easily. So they were waiting for 2028 to now come out for power. But now their plans have been put upside down. So whoever takes over doesn't have a chance against Trump. That is given. It will be very hard to beat Trump. So they're saying, okay, I may lose for Trump, but it's only for 4 years, isn't it? 4. Then what happens? I'm the nominee. And with a good ground game, I'll be president. I'm telling you, if Kamala Harris replaces Joe Biden, they won't allow her to be the nominee for the Democratic Party. It will be fight. It will be now the owners of the party, the senators, Congress people who will coalesce against a candidate. There's a candidate that is hidden. Maybe the governor of California, I don't know his name, someone like that. Others are talking of Michelle Obama, but I doubt. Others are talking of Buttigieg, this guy who plays on the same team is in the cabinet of Joe Biden somewhere. So I don't know secretary for what. So there are cards, hidden cards. This is serious. This will be serious warfare. Here in Kenya, yes, we're having problems. In fact, our problems will look like child's play. What's going to happen in America? If Joe Biden steps aside and says, supports Kamala Harris, everyone will just go for her. Because everyone wants that seat, that power, that nominee. You become nominee of the Democratic Party here, it means you'll be like the lead of the Democratic Party until the next election. In what? It was 2020, 2024, 2028. It will be chaos. You wait and see mambo. Again, in Kenya, you're having problems with the Gen Z, but it will be resolved. The problem in Kenya with our leaders, they feel as if they're God's gift to Kenya. So they cannot even listen to the common minority who voted them in. But after pressure, they listen. So I hope Kenya, everything will be good, and I'll be talking about Kenya in another video. So I'm saying Kamala Harris will not replace Joe Biden. Joe Biden will be the nominee for the Democratic Party. You can take that to the bank. Because if she were to replace him, first of all, the fights within the Democratic Party will be chaos. It will make what's happening in Kenya to be child's play. Because everyone will want that seat to be the nominee and to be the leader of the Democratic Party. And they know they'll lose to Trump. Because Trump now, after the assassination attempt, is people are the sympathy for him. It's like now the superhero. You know, Americans from the time they're young kids, they're taught about superheroes. I don't know, Superman, Spider-Man. So that's in their mindset. So that's why when you're dealing with politicians, you should look at their background. How do they reason? If it's from people who respect bravery, then that's how you deal with them. You go hard. If it's the people from the respect the diplomacy, then you deal with them diplomatically. If they are warriors, you hit them like warriors, then they respect you. Hmm? So now, the Democratic Party, it will be chaos. There's no way they're going to allow Kamala Harris to replace Joe Biden. So because of that, Joe Biden, his inner circle will ensure that he stands against Trump. Because then if he loses, Democratic Party will have more time to be rebuild, get someone who can build, who can start from the ground up and face J.D. Vance, the running mate of Trump in 2028. Because now that will be the election of all elections. It will be about the real vision of America. This election is about rewarding Trump for his bravery, assassination attempt, and standing up. You know, when he stood up and said, fight, fight, it's as if something, the universe spoke to him to speak to the America. Whether you're a Democrat or Republican, or an independent, or whatever you are, it's like you when you're facing problems in life. It's about fight, fight, fight. So, with those few words, this is the Professor Maima show. I just want to say, please send something on the mobile and pass it down there to support this channel. +254 769 729 327. I repeat again, mobile M-Pesa +254 769 729 327. And as I always say, gwaheri ya kuonana, gwaheri.